Well, ACC has developed a wonderful working relationship with so many credit unions across the United States. And frankly, I think it's a win-win-win. Let me explain that. First of all, it's a win for the consumer because now consumers can qualify to have access through ACC to a number of credit unions where they can partake of low interest loans on homes and autos and other financial services. Secondly, it's certainly a win for ACC because we have strength in numbers, and that gives us a little more clout when we're dealing with companies and others who need to honor their words and promises to the consumer. And thirdly, and very important, it's a win for the credit unions because, the more members credit unions have, the faster they can grow and the more they can expand their assets. I think also in terms of credit unions, we've been able to add more millennials and Gen Zers. And these are the consumers not only of today, but the future. They're the ones that are borrowing money for homes and autos and college education, et cetera. So that's an important aspect. I think consumers are finding that credit unions are very credible financial institutions. And we're doing our best to try to help get the word out that credit unions are nonprofit, service-driven, and member-focused. Another area that I think it's important to emphasize is the expansion of credit unions and ACC in partnership with them to underserved communities across the country. Heretofore the consumers in these underserved communities haven't had the opportunity to establish a banking relationship because there were very few, if any, banks. So I think that expansion into underserved communities is really significant. And let me add one other thing here. I just want to send kudos to the regulators and the NCUA for having the vision to see that credit unions can do so much more for consumers if they can expand their geographic reach and go into those underserved communities and help consumers. So I think those are a few of the ways that we're partnering with credit unions to be more successful, to create the win-win-win, and also help consumers achieve their financial goals.